So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 52 of our Portsmouth career mode. And as I said earlier on in the previous episode, that if we did in fact hit 30 likes by 2 o'clock English time, we would upload another episode of the career mode series. So as you can see here, Tito Cifuentes and Hugo Everzada have both accepted their contract, and I bet you guys are thinking, who the hell are them two? Well, them two are two players that we brought in from the youth academy, and we will be showing you them two players right now. So they're both left midfielders, and 166 rated, 165 rated, and they do have a very high potential. So Everzada hasn't got the best sprint speed in the world, etc., but he's left midfielder, he's 5'5", and he's got low defensive work rate and medium attacking work rate. He's got 2-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. And Cifuentes can play at cam. He's a left midfielder. He's got higher defensive work rate and medium attacking work rate. It's a little bit disappointing that he's going to be further back defending more than he is attacking. But guys, we have got a massive game in the next, or the next game of this episode is going to be absolutely massive. As you can see there, we are going to be taking on Brentford, and Brentford are currently leading the tables. So if we go ahead and beat Bradford, we will in fact leapfrog them into first place. So we're going to start off with our strongest possible lineup, as you can see there, and let's jump straight into the action. And after the game, we will offer Van Drongelen a new contract to see if he accepts it, because a player of his quality, we do not want to let go. So, however, we have some really bad news here. As you can see there, Mbat Lowton has gone down with an injury, and he's have to be substituted. So we are going to bring on Che Adams. So Che Adams is going to make a very early appearance in this game, and that could really dent our hopes of, well, not winning the game, but the next game, of course, is going to be a must-win game in the Europa League, because if we beat Braga, we're through. If we lose against Braga, we're out. That's how important it is. Good chance for Brentford. They play the ball through to their striker. Can we catch up? He goes for goal. But Axel Werner is near post, making a very good save. Dive into his left-hand side. So he squeezed the ball back to Reece Oxford here. Reece Oxford's got a good chance. He actually steps past man, plays the ball to Missy Rolly. Missy Rolly goes for... Oh! I thought we got a P-roll it into the back, and that Missy Rolly struck it from range. And how close was that, guys? I know it wasn't the most fierce shot in the world, but that is millimetres past the post. We may have a good chance to squeeze the ball through to Emre Moore. Emre Moore's 1-1 with the goalkeeper. He's going to go to the right-hand side. And Emre Moore has found the top corner. That is more like it. Emre Moore going ahead, celebrating in front of the Portsmouth fans. We've taken the lead early on in the game, just after the half-an-hour mark, against the league leaders. It's a lovely ball through to our striker, and our striker does very well to put that one into the back of the net. So you see there, Missy Rolly plays a delightful ball through to Emre Moore. All he had to do then was to beat the goalkeeper, and Boydie beating him, putting the ball right in the top hand corner. We lead 1-0. So Emre Moore through to Che Adams. Che Adams through to Igor Cardoso, and Igor Cardoso gets taken down. So we got a chance from the corner. Not corner, what am I talking about? The corner. We got a chance here from the free kick. We're going to try and whip the ball to the far post. It's a lovely ball in. Can Emre Moore win the header? He can. And the goalkeeper makes a really good save. So Missy Rolly on the ball, plays the ball back to Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic goes for goal, and the goalkeeper just about pushes that one round the post. And if anyone deserves to win this game, it's definitely us. We're playing so well. As you put a lovely ball into the centre of the box, but it's going to come to Che Adams. Che Adams wins that header. We play the ball to Igor Cardoso. It's a good ball in the box, but it's an acrobatic clearance there from the Brentford centre-back. And to be honest, we are playing really well. I didn't think we'd play this well against the league leaders. Really good chance for Brentford. They play the ball out wide. Can Murillo catch up? He does, but then he cuts back inside, then goes the other way, and he goes for goal. And the goalkeeper for us, this time making the save. This time we've got a lovely chance as Che Adams plays the ball over the top to Iwobi. Iwobi might have just come on the pitch, but he's praised the ball back to Emre Moore. Emre Moore plays the ball through to Adams, and their left back, I should say, makes a delightful challenge. How is he caught up with Che Adams? So surely now as Adams squeezed the ball through to Emre Moore. Emre Moore's trying to sprint past his man. He's actually run out of energy. He keeps on going. He's going to try and take the ball round the goalkeeper. But as you saw, he just ran out of legs. So there we go. We beat the league leaders and we've gone top of the league. What a performance it was from the men in blue at Fratton Park, who picked up an amazing result, and we just completely dominated the game. Reece Oxford is our man of the match, but I do want to say their goalkeeper in this game was in great form. He really did keep us out. So Rick Van Drongelen is currently on 3,350 and he wants an extra 1,000 a month, which is no problem whatsoever. And we're going to go ahead and offer him a contract. Whether he'll accept it straight off, I'm not 100% sure, because he's probably going to be asking for a bigger squad role. But we'll probably give him it because he is going to be a crucial first team player anyway. But we are going to advance now as we've got a game against Braga in just 4 days' time. So as you see there, Rick Van Drongelen has declined his contract because he wants a greater squad role. We've got a press conference we're not interested in, and oh no, Lotin has got a broken ankle and is going to be out of action for 3 months. So that's a big blow for us there, as our highest rated player is going to be out of action for a long time. So we'll go ahead and give Vic Van Drongelen his wish and give him a crucial first team player. But who's going to step into his place? Is it going to be Che Adams? I think it probably will be, wouldn't it? So here we go. It's going to be a humongous game. Everything is at stake here. It's going to be us versus Braga. An actual draw will be good enough for us. So we've got the upper hand. We're playing at home. We've already beaten Braga. And if we draw, we're through as well. But if we lose, we are out of the European competition. We have a good chance though. He creases the ball through to Christian Pulisic. He's got plenty of room down the right-hand side. He cuts past Danilo. We play the ball back to Emre Moore. He plays the ball to Che Adams. Che Adams just waits for the ball just a little bit, touch too long. And Braga got the chance to break. No way! No way! No, you've got to be kidding me. How has that happened? We go to clear the ball and then suddenly the ball goes backwards and their number 10 is completely and utterly on his own. Just after the half an hour mark, they have a free kick from a long way. We've got to win that header in the air and it cannot be that simple. They cannot score a goal that simply. As it stands, we're heading out of the EuroLeague. We win the ball back in a dangerous position. Emre Moore playing the ball back to Che Adams. Che Adams takes it round his man. Surely Che Adams. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Just 10 minutes after we concede, Che Adams, who's currently stepping in for Mbat Lotin, who is on the treatment table, scores the goal for us. And as all you can see from the players' reactions, they know if the scoreline stays like this, they will in fact be going through to the knockout stage. It's a lovely strike from him, going through the legs of the centre-back, which must have put the goalkeeper off, as it was quite close to his body, but we're not complaining. The score sits at 1-1. So Christian Pulisic plays the ball out wide to Emre Moore. Emre Moore's going to try and cut back inside, which he does do. Not what I want to do, but he squeezes the ball back to Christian. Anyway, Christian plays the ball back to Emre Moore. Emre Moore strikes from range. The goalkeeper, all he can do is parry it up into the air, and then he comes out and punches that one out wide for a throw-in. So from the throw-in, we're going to pick up the ball. We play the ball to Emre Moore. Emre Moore back to Christian Pulisic. Pulisic to Reece Oxford. Reece Oxford out wide to Igor Cardoso. Cardoso takes it around his man. Cardoso strikes it. And the goalkeeper at full stretch making a delightful save. Braga got a good chance there. Play the ball over the top to their number 14, but Vic Van Drongelen comes across and cuts out the play. And we are actually going to boot the ball out of play because we want to make the substitutions. So we are going to be bringing on 3 players, and they go by the names of Clement Menezes, Hugo Avezedo, and Ademola Lookman. Hugo Avezedo is going to be making his debut for the club in this game. He's going to be coming on in the cam position. We squeeze the ball back through to Hugo here. Hugo is our scout of future star, and he tries to do too much. He tries to run too far into the box, and he does lose possession of the ball. But with 8 minutes to go, it's all to play for, because if Braga score a late goal, they're most definitely going through, and we're most definitely going out. So the final whistle goes, and we're through to the knockout stages of the Europa League. The fans are applauding. The Braga players are not 100% sure if they're through or if they're out. All they were told at the start of the game is that they had to win it. But I'm telling you now, guys, we will be going through because we beat Braga and we've got a better goal difference than them. So therefore, we will be going through to the next round. Real Sociedad also beat Hearts 4-0. So they were very comfortable winners in the group stage. But we will be going through in second place. So there we go. We get given £4.5 million from the board, and that is amazing. And it says that these funds will allow us to increase the transfer budget allocation in the up-and-coming season. But does that mean the funds aren't going to be added right now? Does that mean that we're not? It does. We haven't been given that money, which is very frustrating. But we will be, hopefully, trying to bring in a few players on pre-contracts in January. So as of course you guys do know the drill, we'll be simming the next game of the episode, which is going to be away from home up against Portsmouth. So we lost against Blackburn, we drew against Bristol, and Wigan I should say, lost against Hull City. So in theory, we should go ahead and beat them. Will Grigg's playing up front for them, and Will Grigg isn't on fire, he didn't score, but we're not on fire either because we failed to score. So we drew that game 0-0, and that could mean that Brentford have leapfrogged us back into first. So yes, they have. Brentford have leapfrogged us back into first place, which is a little bit frustrating. So Rick Van Drongelen has accepted his contract offer, and we get a one from the board saying, just wanted to thank you for helping the club reach one of its brand exposure goals we set to accomplish this season. We wanted to earn at least 12.75 million from shirt sales, and we couldn't have done it without you. So we've done that very early on this season. And the next one from the board says, early in the year we set out to complete our long-term goal of increasing the club's worth within 2 seasons, and we've done that as well. So we've done 2 things there. As you see there, we've increased the club's worth by 50%, which is fantastic, and also we've reached the knockout stage, which we've done that short-term objective. We've signed a crucial player in the first team position, which we've done that, and we've gained 12.75 million from shirt sales. So we've done pretty much everything, which is great news. All we've got to do now is bring in a defender and a goalkeeper, I believe, on not pre-contract from our youth academy. So we've got a monthly scouting update here. We've got Edson Rees as the goalkeeper, so he doesn't look too bad. He's got good potential, but his overall is very low. We've got Leonardo Casha, looks very good at the age of 15, so maybe we'll promote him, which we will go ahead and do. We'll bring him into the club straight away. Pereira we'll get rid of. He looks quite good, actually. He's got potential 69 to 94, and his overall is up to 67, so he can have quite a high overall. We've got Tavares, who we'll get rid of. Doesn't look that good. Cabral doesn't look very good either, nor does Alvarez. And this, wow, this guy's got an overall up to 70. We're going to go ahead and promote him straight away into the first, not the first team, but into our club, as to say. And Cameron Lee looks quite good. We've got Billy Morgan we'll get rid of. Archie Bell still looks quite good, so we'll maybe bring him in. We'll bring him in. We're going to bring in Bell as well. We'll get rid of Griffiths. We're not that interested. Another Griffiths, we don't want him either, so let's go ahead and reject this one. Ed Wilson, goalkeeper, no, we'll get rid of that one as well. So they are all the players that we're going to bring in, and as you see here, we've got a risk of losing 3 players, so they go by the names of Ahala, Talbot and Rose. So we will go ahead and offer them all new contracts, because at the end of the day, they're not needed, but we don't want to let them go either. So we'll go ahead and give Rose contract, because I think we will probably sell him on in January. Talbot, we're not really wanting to keep, because we've got Buxton, so we'll let him go on a pre-contract deal if he wants to be. And Ahala wants quite a big of an increase, but we will give it to him because he is quite a decent player, and he does play quite a few minutes as well. So here we go, it's time for the third and final game of the episode, which is going to be at home at Fratton Park, where we will be taking on Fulham. We want to try and bounce back from that 0-0 draw that we had against Wigan and pick up all 3 points here. No way, no. 8 minutes in, Fulham win a penalty. And to be honest, I've got to put my hands up, it's my fault. It was definitely a penalty, as you see there. Vic Van Drongelen takes out his man, our captain for the season and half of last season, has been blamed for this one. It's going to be Cabano up against Axel Werner. Axel Werner, can he go the right way? He does go the right way, but he can't get down enough to save it, and Fulham take an early lead. Oh ho ho ho! Wowee! Oh my god, talk about comebacks of comebacks. Che Adams done it in the game against Braga, and he's just done it here. But guys, this is no normal goal. What a goal this is. Che Adams fake shots round his man. He goes for the strike. He actually hits the underside of the crossbar, and it pretty much right in the top corner. What an amazing strike that is from Che Adams. And remember guys, he only cost us 4 million. But we might have another good chance, because Che Adams has been played through. Che Adams goes for goal, but it's a fantastic block from the Fulham player. And we're hoping Che Adams is going to get up and he's not going to stay down. Fulham with another good chance. And then number 16, Woodrow, blasts the ball over the bar. He's got his head in his hands because he knows that was a delightful opportunity. He tries to strike it first time, but he just gets too much lift on it. No way. This just goes from bad to worse in this episode. We lost Lotin to an injury, and he was out for 3 months, and now Che Adams has got an injury as well. Oh my god, do we bring on, what we're going to bring on Alex Iwobi up top. So Alex Iwobi's going to come on as a striker, but so disappointing that we've lost another crucial player. Decent chance, Fulham. They play the ball to their striker, they cut the ball back inside. And once again, their centre attacking midfielder blazes the ball over the bar. He's got to do better from them sort of positions. So win the ball back to Alex Iwobi. It falls to Emre Moore. Emre Moore goes for goal, but the Fulham shot stopper does very well to keep that one out. And what is it with Fulham? Have they got a lot of foreign players or something? Because nearly all their names are pretty weird. So we may have one chance here. It's Alex Iwobi's on the ball. We play the ball through to Cifuentes. He goes for goal, but all he can do is fire a shot straight at the goalkeeper. And to be honest, Cifuentes, we did have faith in this little youngster. We wanted to give him a go, and he had the chance to win us the game. He tried to strike it, but all he could possibly achieve was striking it straight at the goalkeeper. But we needed to put in a better performance than that if we wanted to pick up all 3 points. We only have 40% possession. That just proves how poor we were. We never really recovered after the first penalty. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. Che Adams got a broken ankle and he's going to be out of action for 3 months. So that is pretty much the rest of the season. But however, that is going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. I really do hope you did enjoy double upload day, and we will be back tomorrow with yet another episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. So if you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you're around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.